All right, Coach, congrats on the sweep. First, can you talk about Chase's performance in the first game? He had 2 runners on, no outs, and it was a tie game, and he held it together.
Yeah, it's just another example of Chase Dunn doing his job. You know, like I've mentioned before, we don't really get into job titles. I'd say if I was going to give Chase any title, it'd be Band-Aid and finisher, and he kind of came in and did that, man. He did a really good job in a tough spot, and we're very proud of him.
Can you talk about how some of the players played in the second game that they got more playing time than usual? Can you just talk about them being in the game and how they did?
Yeah, well, first of all, anytime I pencil somebody into the lineup, it's because they've earned the opportunity. You know, long, hot day. We've had a really long stretch and hadn't been to a point yet where we feel like we can give those guys the opportunities that they've earned. And by and large, I feel like they did a good job in that. You know, I'll know more tonight and tomorrow once I dive into the nitty-gritties of everything, and we do our evaluation tomorrow. But, you know, really nice job. I mean, big-time tip of the cap to TJ Rogerio. You know, that's a guy that's been in the program 3 or 4 years now. He exemplifies everything we talk about with being a good Saint. You know, he follows the 5 rules. He's big into the brotherhood stuff. He's bought all the way in, and you know his struggle to get on the field offensively. And you know, a couple weeks ago we made the switch to him being a PO, and I'm so excited and happy and so very, very proud of TJ and what he did today, along with the other guys that don't get a lot of opportunities. It was a really good team win.
And can you talk about the squeeze play in the second game when you had the runner come home to tie the game? That was a pretty gutsy call, especially with 1 out in the inning. How do you think that went?
Oh, pretty good. You know, that's something we work on every day, and I'll never take credit for anything that our young men do. You know, my job is to prepare them and put them into positions to be successful. But at the end of the day, it's all about players making plays. And, you know, I wouldn't have called it if I didn't trust those 2 men to execute in that situation, and they did a phenomenal job with it.
All right, thanks, Piker.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The Saints beat Texas Wesleyan in both games today. They'll play at LSU Shreveport for a 3-game series starting on Friday. For OLLU Saints Network, I'm Ryan O'Keefe.